Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Bird and today I have some really hot off the press news about Joann stores, one of our favorite fabric and craft providers in the country. I believe they have like over 800 stores around the country, and they announced yesterday that they have filed bankruptcy again. This is the second time that they have filed bankruptcy in the last year. I do think that this one is going to end in Joann's closing permanently or being bought out by another company. So last year when Joann Fabrics filed bankruptcy, Chapter 11, they worked with the court and they were able to get a huge loan that was to really bail them out, to pull them out of their debt. And over the last year, they have made some changes at the executive level, really not the amount and number and the level of changes that were truly needed to bring them out of the situation that they are currently in. I understand that the plan is that Joann hopes that they will be bought out by some retailer that will turn this store hopefully into a viable fabric and craft store. This is really sad news for makers, sewers, and creators across the country who really depend on Joann Fabrics for notions and fabric and sewing things. The difficult and really heartbreaking piece of all of this is the many workers, employees for Joann's from all over the country who will unfortunately be out of work probably over the next few months. And I'm at my local Joann's that's already going out of business because they lost their lease. And it's really sad for me because I love and have enjoyed the employees here. They've always been super kind. No, they don't necessarily know much about fabric and sewing, but they've always been really kind. My guess is similarly to the way that most Joann store closings is handled, is that we may see a liquidator come in to handle the stores that still currently are open and have an inventory. Once that happens, they decide the sale price, and you can usually no longer use coupons. And that's just me guessing at this point because we really don't know. But what we do know is that the stores will be closing across the country. Maybe somehow we can hold on to hope that we will see them reinvent themselves under a new name. I know that Joann's changed some of the people sitting in their executive levels, but honestly, I think they really should have spent some time at the local level talking to local managers and customers, and really should have kind of really honed in on, in my humble opinion, on fabric instead of all of the home decor items, plants, and paper and all of those different kinds of things, but just really kind of hone in on fabric. And maybe that would have sustained them. Maybe they could have had a smaller footprint. Maybe they could have closed some of the stores, but this has come to a very drastic end. So what are the options? Locally, if you're looking for fabric, if you happen to be in certain states where there are many local fabric stores, then you're in a good position. If you don't happen to be in one of those states or cities, then you have Michael's, maybe Michael's, because not all Michael's carry fabric. Walmart has a very limited fabric stock, none of which I would use to make garments. Hobby Lobby also has a fabric stock. Some folks feel a certain kind of way about Hobby Lobby, so that's a personal decision about how you feel about shopping in Hobby Lobby. Your other option is to begin to look for fabric and notions and patterns online. You have simplicity.com where you can purchase patterns and they often run sales. You also have the option to look for many wonderful online fabric stores. I honestly get most of my fabric from online retailers, so definitely take a look at some of those. I know there's nothing like actually being able to feel and touch and stretch the fabric, but I've actually had some really great luck with some online retailers. I'm going to drop the names of some of my favorite online retailers in the description box below. This is truly sad. It is definitely the end of an era. Please drop in the comments your thoughts on Joann's bankruptcy. Tell me about where you like to get fabric, if you need to get it locally or online. Love to hear your comments. Love to hear your thoughts about all that is happening. My name is Bird. Thank you guys so much for being here on the channel. Appreciate you guys so much. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification so you'll know when I give an update, not only on Joann fabrics, but other sewing related content as well. That's it for now, guys. Take care.